It's HHN time!
Oh!
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another HHN 2018 update. Actually, it's more of a speculation. It's not an update.
Wait, it's a HHN speculation!
All the graphics. So, this past week, John Murdy released 3 clues or 3 hints towards Terror in the Aisles. And he did say that one of them was a red herring. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the league, we're gonna treat them all as red herrings, right?
Plot twist.
Plot twist. So, first of all, just by watching Terror in the Aisles, I highly don't recommend it to anyone. It is sexist. It is really, really misogynistic. I just don't watch it because, like, there's a whole part where it's like, oh yeah, women. Oh, those women in war, y'all better watch out for those women. And then there's another part where it shows rape, and it's like, what the hell does this have to do with Friday the 13th, or what the hell does this have to do with Jaws? So, Terror in the Aisles is a compilation, basically, of all movies. Well, not all movies, but most classic horror movies. It shows The Thing, The Shining, shows both first Friday the 13th, it shows Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, it also shows Jaws and Jaws 2, and American Werewolf in London. The list goes on and on and on and on. Psycho as well as
yes.
Birds, the Birds are also in it.
Birds.
Oh, the Birds! Denzel Washington, you must love this compilation. Just going off the bat, thinking if these were all red herrings, I would say Terror in the Aisles, because of its nature being compilation of all these horror movies, I'd say it's Stranger Things.
Oh. I'm saying...
Just based off of Terror in the Aisles itself.
I'm saying Halloween.
Yeah, I would have
because
Halloween.
not Halloween, Terror of the Aisles, the main person talking is...
Dr. Loomis.
Dr. Loomis.
Yes.
Michael.
But, alright. But...
Explain your reason.
Well, the reason I think is because Stranger Things is very much a cliche of all these different horror movies. It does an Easter egg, right? I mean, there's even a part where Hopper reaches and grabs his hat like Indiana Jones. The whole show is based off of just a compilation of all these classic horror movies and also fun movies like Indiana Jones. But that's not the case. Terror in the Aisles is more than just the code name. There are clues attached to it. So let us dive into the world of clues. So the first riddle clue hint number 1, as it will appear on the screen right now, is a song made famous by Johnny Cash, though he didn't write it. It was performed at Woodstock in 1969, and there is a major hint in the title of the song. So Johnny Cash, there's a lot of songs that Johnny Cash actually covered that were played at Woodstock. No. But one of them was If I Were a Carpenter.
Ah, yes.
This was played by Tim Hardin at Woodstock in 1969. Now, Carpenter, isn't that the last name of something?
Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio Carpenter.
Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio Carpenter, but also John Carpenter, who is not only the director of Halloween, but is also the director of The Thing.
It's clobber time.
So, I think, and both of them are shown in Terror in the Aisles.
True.
So, I think we've kind of narrowed it down to being those 2 movies, right? Is it safe to say?
I would safe to say that it's Halloween or The Thing.
Halloween or The Thing, based off of that. Now, another one, in case that's not the song he's talking about, another song is The Long Black Veil. This was performed by the band at Woodstock 1969. Now, The Long Black Veil is not as jumping out in terms of a clue.
Yeah, it is. Insidious. Blackfield Brides.
That's where I was gonna go with afterward, but yeah. But I was also thinking, because I just love to throw this and get my hopes up and then shut down. Valak from The Conjuring has a long black veil. The Nun. But that's not gonna happen.
Never give up. Never give up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Riddle/clue/hint number 2. The name of a best-selling album by a famous band from SoCal In fact, I saw this band play in my high school before I started attending it. Went with my mom to pick my older brother up from a school dance/concert they played. They were very loud.
Let's look at some of the bands from Southern California that would go around. So, someone was proposing different names of bands, and John Murdy said, and John Murdy said that he graduated in 1985.
But this is pre him.
So it's pre him graduating.
Yeah.
People usually
Before he
take
even started.
So people usually take 4 years. So 1981 would probably be a band that probably had to be formed by 1980
Right.
is a safe bet. But it couldn't be too big because what kind of high school has a budget for like a big band?
So
Definitely
just
not our
starting
high
this
school.
Yeah.
That one band that Aerosmith played at high school.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think that's us. So one of them is Motley Crue. Motley Crue was formed in 1981. Their music is loud. So I couldn't really find any albums because it was 1981 and I was like,
Yeah.
And Mr. E, you couldn't find anything either, right? So
We didn't look so much into the Motley
Motley
Crue.
Crue.
It didn't sound like it would be
They're
used for any of the mazes, but
what did we find?
we found another band that's formed during the 80s, I
Not
believe.
even famous.
They're not even famous. No, they're really not.
Van Halen!
Mhm.
The heck's Eddie Van Halen?
And here we see some things, right? We see the almost getting there. One of their hit albums, and they did perform in a high school in the San Gabriel Valley. So yes, that is Southern California. Now their hit album, Diver Down, was a hit album of 1982. Now 1982, there was a horror movie that came out in 1982, right?
Yes.
What was the name of that horror movie, gents?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
And Diver Down, the placing is all on ice, like a diver in water. So
Okay, that's a
stretch.
That's a bit of a stretch.
But the timing for Diver Down being released in 1982, same year as The Thing.
Riddle/clue/hint number 3. A famous classic film featured in Terror in the Isles. One of the main creative forces behind its creation passed away within the last 5 years.
Now hit number 3, it was a little bit harder to think, and I honestly, of all the things, I feel like this is the red herring.
Yeah.
But still we found something, because after hit number 1 and hit number 2, we're pretty much, okay, this is the thing, right? Richard Dysart died in 2015, which works with a timeline that was in the past 5 years.
Yes.
He played Dr. Copper, so while he wasn't the director, he wasn't the cinematographer, or he wasn't in charge of special effects, he was Dr. Copper in The Thing. And Dr. Copper is the one who finally realizes that the thing is absorbing its food, its prey, and is trying to recreate. So Dr. Copper was important to the story. So maybe he wasn't important behind the scenes, but definitely in the story, Dr. Copper was an important character. And, yeah, that's really where we got it. So we were pretty sure it's The Thing.
Yep.
We could be entirely wrong.
That'd be funny if we were.
I would love it. I feel like that would just be...
They've already
Take time for
done
you.
a certain type of puppet like that for Ash versus
Yes,
Ed
yes.
with what's her name?
Oh, Henrietta. The
Henrietta.
Henrietta puppet would be great translation for the scene in The Thing.
And we had The Thing before it, HHN, so maybe some reused assets if John Murdy has them lying around.
Easy.
It's easy. And what do you all think, people of the league? Let us know in the comments. Do you think we're right? Do you think that this was just bogus? Bogus. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button.
You're to the channel, you might as well subscribe. Join the league, we only getting stronger.
Yeah. And we have an Instagram at TLEPix.
We have a Twitter, TLE Tweets.
We have a Snapchat at TLE Snaps.
And we have a Facebook, TLE... Oh, I thought we were all going to do that together.
TLE Face.
TLE Face. And of course, I'm Thomas.
I would say.
I'm Mr. E.
We your boys.
And we are...
Howdy!